The ANC's National Executive Committee today continues to reflect on some of the country's pressing issues, including the recent explosive revelations of corruption by KZN Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi and the GNU. The committee's four-day meeting in Germiston, east of Johannesburg, ends tomorrow. Now, for more on this, we are now joined by SABC News reporter Samkele Maseko. He joins us now via our telephone line. Samkele, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Now, you've been spending the past 3 days being camped at that ANC NEC meeting, which is still underway. Of course, we do understand today it entered day 3. And it seemed as if something that was really touched on, Samkele, is the issues around local government. Maybe if we can just start off here and just tell us what have you picked up on so far pertaining to issues around local government?
Well, Mbali, it's very interesting that because my network is very bad where I am. It's around the ANC meeting. What I can say is they are discussing the country, particularly South Africa, is up to host summit, the Minister of Finance, and the executive of Job finances of the city of Job and the overspending that is currently to those issues and resolving those particular issues in the city of Job, and also looking at the preparation for government elections next year and the state of the government of national unity. There are those in the NEC who are pushing for the DA to be chucked out after a report was tabled to the NEC of the ANC after deliberations in the NWC by the Secretary General of the ANC on the state of the government of national unity and the irritation they currently have with the Democratic Alliance.
And Samkele, you know, the issues around disciplinary seems to have come to the fore. Just listening there earlier on to that press briefing by Nhlanhla, the spokesperson of the ANC, those issues around a disciplinary committee of the ANC, also at the same time the Integrity Commission of the ANC. Do we know which names were discussed during that session?
It's not yet clear which names were discussed within the particular session. There were 2 reports that were tabled by the Integrity Commission to this National Executive Committee meeting. Senzo Mkhunu was not part of a particular 2 reports that were tabled. He met with the Integrity Commission about 2-3 weeks ago of the African National Congress to deliberate on these particular issues. It was after the funeral of former Deputy President of the ANC and of the country, David Mabuza, that he went to see the ANC's Integrity Commission. It was the same.
All right. Samkele, also touching on, you know, some of the issues also coming out today, the SACP celebrating 104 years of existence, something that the ANC also then had to dissect. It seems as if we have lost our reporter there, and he did point out that where he is at the moment, that the network seems to be a bit off. We'll try and re-establish that line for you, and that was SABC News reporter Samkele Maseko bringing us up to speed with what has taken place at the ANC's NEC meeting. Of course, that comes to an end tomorrow. We do expect some sort of press briefing that is expected to take place so that, you know, we do find out really what discussions took place there. Right.